is North Dakota Today.
Hi, good morning. I'm Marlon Mayhew.
I'm Anna Johnson. Welcome to North Dakota Today. It is a little bit of a blustery kind of day.
It's raining out.
Yeah.
Let's keep it up.
It's not cute.
Yeah, it's not. It's one of those days where if you can hunker down, stay home, do what you can indoors because it's going to be a mess out there.
Yeah, it's a little bit rough, and we're expecting some bad weather. So maybe a little bit later in the show we'll talk about how you can be prepared for that. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's definitely not the best weather. So let's kind of change topics to something that I think we can almost all agree on.
Yes.
Which is the new Balenciaga Paris sneaker.
So
yeah,
let's talk about it.
Yeah, so we love fashion, obviously. Not everyone loves fashion, but I think everyone at home can probably see this and have almost the same reaction we had. So they're selling this. They're doing 100 pairs of the Extra Destroyed limited edition sneakers, selling for $1,850.
That is insane. Like, what is the purpose of having that price point for this shoe? Like, it's already distressed. It's dirty. I probably would never wear it, but it's a Paris luxury house, Balenciaga. So the name goes with the destroyed. I don't know what to call that. So it's just destroyed.
I think this is a perfect example of just because something is brand name,
right,
it does not mean you should wear it. You know what this looks like to me? This looks like, we have a lot of very hardworking, like, tradespeople, like construction workers in Fargo.
Yes.
And this is like, they've worked so hard. They've built 20 houses, and then they gave their shoes to Balenciaga, who spray painted their name on the side and was like, $1,850, please.
I wonder what the creative director or that meeting or how that went down. Like, they're like, hey, let's just create distress sneakers and put a marker of $1,800 on it.
I wonder if this is just like a symbol of how out of tune that luxury brand is with American people. Like,
true.
It's kind of insulting. I feel like, and partly because we're like middle class, but like, I feel like $1,850 for that, like, sir, with inflation these days,
Correct.
and like, I'm just trying to buy groceries, and I don't feel like
I barely have enough money for gas.
Right, and give me something to aspire to, like red bottoms. Yes,
Most
we love
definitely.
that.
Christian Louboutin, I would pay $1,800 for
Right.
that because the quality is there and it's not used.
And I might actually have shoes like that in my closet.
Right.
You know what I'm going to do? Get a Sharpie.
And then just
We're
put
going to Sharpie
it.
at Balenciaga.
Be careful.
Right.
Copyright infringement.
That's fair. That's fair. We don't want to do that.
Because if they can charge $1,800, they probably have a buttload of money.
There's got to be a lot of people copyright infringing that.
Yeah.
At this point, because it can't be hard to do.
So they also have other sneakers that are on the website that are less destroyed, and they're between $500 and $700. That's still a high price point.
It's very high price point. Although I'm curious to see what those are, because if they're like fashionally destroyed, like we all have jeans,
Yes.
probably that have the tears in them that are destroyed, and they're pretty cool. I still love mine. I got some
Right, from high
sweet
school.
mom jeans going on, but yeah, so those are popular. So maybe they may not be terrible. You don't know.
Yeah. But you know us, guys, we like to do things on a budget.
We
so
do.
we definitely want to show you how we created our outfits. So this is my price tag for my pants that I have on. These are the dark olive corduroys. And this is my tie. I bought the tie for $5.
Nice.
And then I bought my shoes. They're actually Chelsea boots. And they were $24.93, if you can believe it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where
So,
did you end up finding this stuff?
so various places. So you see that's Target.
Yep.
The other one before that was Burlington, and this
Okay.
was Macy's.
Nice.
So definitely check around, shop around, and have the time allotted to find your perfect pieces to make that awesome outfit for the wedding occasion of your choice.
I love the idea of like a capsule wardrobe where you have all these different things that you've gotten and then you can put them together in different ways. But I have found that while that's nice in theory, for me it works better if I'm like, I'm going right now to find an outfit and I put it all together at one time. Because
Yeah.
then I know everything coordinates
Yes.
versus like you get home and you're like, oh, this isn't quite right. That's just me.
So I start from the shoes up. So I look for the shoes first, then I find the pants, and then I mix and match different dress shirts and ties and jackets to create this look. So it's definitely a very tedious task, but you can do it if you're very patient.
Or if you love shopping.
That too.
And you don't mind spending 6 hours, which I do not.
No.
Absolutely love shopping. And I like the way that you paired it because the tie is what draws it all together. The tie.
Yes.
And then you've got a different pattern because pattern mixing is fun. So, yeah.
So this actually came with the tie.
Did it really?
Yes,
Love
so the
that.
pocket square comes with the tie. So try to find pieces that are combined so that you can save money by killing 2 birds with 1 stone.
Love that.
And yeah, this was $5, legit.
That is so cool.
And then the tie clip is just an added accessory. So just try to be you, find your fashion, and like I said, just scurry around places and pick one item out of every place that you go and create the look.
You know what's good for that too, JCPenney's?
Yes.
If you like shopping, keep in mind you don't have to buy something every time you go out. A lot of times I'll go shopping and I'll buy like 1 or 2 things, but I go into a bunch of different stores, so in my head I'm like, okay, like I know what's out there, and if I need something, I know I need a tie, I know I can go to somewhere like JCPenney's or Macy's or wherever it happens to be, and you can find good deals.
And online, there's definitely a lot of places online that are offering great discounts right now. You know, summer, spring events are happening every day.
Yeah.
With the weather permitting, of course. But yeah, just find yourself and find your fashion.
I'll be honest, I was in Walmart yesterday because my husband was like, hey, the kids need different color shirts. They're doing like a track event today, so each grade is wearing a different color shirt.
Yeah.
Walmart's a safe bet for that, right? Because they always have that. So I went there, and while I was there, I happened to find that if you get out there today, they had a ton of kids' clothes on clearance.
Really?
Like a ton. I bought like $70 worth of kids' clothes, but everything was like $1, $2,
Yes.
sometimes $3 a piece. We got a like beige and mint tie-dyed denim jacket for my son, $3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mind blowing.
It is so cute.
And that's another thing.
Yeah.
The clearance rack is your best friend.
Yes. So speaking of that, I wore
Yes.
my green dress yesterday,
Yes.
which we loved. And actually, I found that. So this is kind of a video of me shopping. I went to Savers, and I was like, I know I want to try to find something. There she is, right there. Ah. And I know that stores like Dakota Boys Ranch, Savers, there's other thrift stores as well, Arcadic Treasures. They usually are pretty good at least this time of year carrying things like old bridesmaid dresses and prom dresses because the season is right for that. So if you needed something, that's a good place to go. They also have a lot of shoes. My blue shoes that I wore yesterday and I've worn throughout this week, I also got there, which you'll see here in just a moment. Those were some fun shoes.
Thrifty
I
and
didn't end up buying,
crafty.
but yeah. The shoes themselves were $8.99. The dress was $19.99. Keep in mind that when somebody wears a bridesmaid dress, they only usually wear it one time. Then it goes to the thrift store, or then it goes online, or in the case of a segment we're going to do later today, it can go to a store that kind of resells them for you. So we're going to have them on later in the show in case you're actually looking for something.
So on consignment.
Yeah, consignment, or there's a lot of really cool formal stores where you post your prom dress or your wedding dress or your bridesmaid, because how often do people use these things, you know?
Right.
It's awesome.
It is.
Yeah. So we have an exciting show for you. We have a lot going on today.
We always do.
Ooh, and you know what? What just came walking in the door?
Bling, bling.
The diamonds. We're really excited. Jeff from Cutting Edge is here, so we're going to talk with him a little bit.
Can't wait.
Oh, gosh, I know. It's too bad Mother's Day's already passed because I'm still in the market for some diamonds.
Right.
So, yeah, stay with us. We have a lot more coming up here on North Dakota Today.